Hello! How are we today? It is Tuesday, I think. Is it Tuesday? Yes, it's Tuesday. I think. Yes. How are we today? Nice to see you. I've missed a couple of days. I did a kind of video yesterday about being on school holidays because I know a bunch of you are on school holidays. You guys in my state, in New South Wales, you started on school holidays yesterday. I know in other states it's different. So I made a video yesterday about like what you can do with your school holidays. So if you missed that, go check it out. But also I've kind of missed a few days. I was away for a couple of days. I went away with some friends and my wonderful family to the mountains for a couple of days, which was really nice. We also had like attack of the head lice in our house, which is like hideous. So I don't know if you've had attack of the head lice in your house before, but you have to do like about 1,000 loads of washing, and you have to like wash your hair. Well, yeah. Anyway, wash your hair with this like chemical stuff, which originally we didn't want to do because we were like, let's just use the comb. But you know, you just use the comb and you can miss some, and then the knit's like everywhere. So then we're like nuke them, and so we used like the chemical bomb on all of our heads. And then the funny thing I find about when you're thinking about head lice is that it makes you feel itchy like all the time. Like you just feel itchy always. So yeah. So I've kind of been out of action for a couple of days, so sorry I haven't really checked in, but here we are now. And something exciting. Here's something exciting. Something exciting is that Funny Kid belly flop number 8 has gone to the printer. It's gone to the printer, which is so cool. Because this is the Funny Kid that I've been creating all across the kind of COVID period, and in chatting with you guys each day, pretty much on here, and so now it's done. So I think the last bit that we talked about was that I was doing the back cover. Remember, I was doing the back cover and kind of doing all of the colours for the back cover characters and laying out the back cover and the spine of the book and stuff like that. And so you can go back and watch that episode. I'm not sure which episode it is, but you'll find it. There's also the Funny Kid, How to Make a Funny Kid book playlist on YouTube that you can see. And then what did we do after that? So then I sent that and all of the files to my publisher, and they get that all ready to go to the printer and be printed. And then I had to work out who to dedicate it to, and I dedicated this one to Christina, who is the Director of Children's Publishing at my publisher, who I've worked with for, there's a question. How long? Like 15 or 16 years? A long time. So that was really cool to dedicate a book to her. And then the proofread came back. So what they do is the publisher goes through the proofreader. The publisher gets someone to proofread the book, and what that means is kind of you've made all of the changes, you've done all of the illustrations, got everything kind of as best as you possibly can get it, and then usually someone brand new who hasn't read it at all before, they read it for the first time, and they go through and they are looking for any spelling mistakes, any kind of comma in the wrong spot, missed capital letter, anything that we may have overlooked. Because something that happens a lot is that you get so close to it, right? You get so kind of invested and close to the work that you're doing that you can miss stuff. Do you ever find that? You write something and then you read over it and you're like, that's fine, because you know what it's supposed to say, but actually you made a spelling mistake that you're not even seeing. So that was cool. So that the proofreader then goes through and makes all of those changes or marks them all up, like with a red pen. I go through and check that I'm happy with all of those changes. We did that. Usually what happens is there's a few little spots on the illustrations that need like little tweaks, like, you know, Hugo's feet might not quite be touching the ground, or, you know, something like that. Something doesn't quite line up. So I went through and did all of those tiny little tweaks. That's really boring to watch, so I didn't film it. And then that's it. The other thing is we kind of work out what goes in the end matter. So the end matter is if you grab any of the Funny Kid books, right? So here's Peking Duck. I'm not going to show you the last page of Peking Duck actually because it gives away something. Let's just pretend that's the last page of Peking Duck. There's one more page. If you then turn over, you get the thank yous. And then you get, there's the cover of Funny Kid Belly Flop. Actually, an earlier cover of Funny Kid Belly Flop. We've changed it since then. And then, like, have you read the other Funny Kid books? And then, what else is there? Oh, then there's a list of other books that I've written. Then there's a little bit of the bio, or the biography about me. My website, stuff like that. And then a little thing about the YouTube channel. So all of that stuff is called the end matter. It's a bit like the credits at the end of a movie. And so we just had to finalise what we were doing there, what was going to be on those pages. And we decided to put in the first chapter of the odds. So the first chapter of the odds is going to be in the back of Funny Kid Belly Flop, which I'm pretty excited about too. So that's been going on. We also got a rabbit. Our family, which is pretty cool. So the rabbit, Jack, he's currently named Jack. I don't know if his name's going to change. He just sits just out there, and I can see him right now. And he looks happy enough in his little hutch over there. So Jack Rabbit will make an appearance on the videos at some point. What else has been going on? Yeah, no, that's kind of it with Funny Kid Belly Flop. So what I think I'm going to do is I think what I might do to celebrate when Funny Kid Belly Flop comes out, because it doesn't come out till September, I think. My laptop is updating at the moment, upgrading. When it comes out in, I think it's September. Yeah, it's September. I'm pretty sure. Follow my stuff on Facebook and Instagram and I'll keep you updated. When it comes out, I think what I might do is edit together, like make a full kind of making of behind the scenes documentary with all of these kind of little clips of showing you the different parts of the process and maybe some extra stuff as well, like film some like extra bits and make like a full like making of documentary of a Funny Kid book. That would be pretty cool. Because I really like making of documentaries. Speaking of making of documentaries, this is something that I care about, which I'm sure most of you do not care about, and that is fine. But the making of documentary series of Frozen 2 on Disney Plus is awesome, and I loved it. So I've been watching that because I think Disney's pretty cool. Disney, if you're watching, you can make movies out of any of my books anytime you like. Just give me a call. Alright guys, that's all I got today. I got heaps of odds work to do, so I'm going to keep doing that. I've also got some new stuff on the cards. Starting to have some early conversations about like new series and new ideas for like later next year and even the year after. So all of those conversations are happening all the time too. So that's kind of what's been going on. And I am going to go and keep working, and I'll check back in another day. We need to keep working on our new story idea. I haven't done any more work on that in the last few days, so we'll do that. All right, guys, nice to see you, and I will chat to you later. Bye.